Hi, Sparkles.
Hi.
Hi
Hello,
there.
hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
What's sparkling
Hmm.
in your worlds today, ladies?
Oh,
I love the conversation you brought up right before we got on about the word sparkle for
Ooh,
2024. That is our word. And that's
yeah.
and that was the impetus for starting this, and naming it Sparkles. Yeah,
yes.
so
Thank you, Javona.
yeah, such a perfect word to
Yeah.
really feel the vibration and frequency of what we want to bring in for 2024. Yeah.
Mhm.
And it kind of says everything, doesn't it? Because it's like you can't sparkle and have some negative thought,
Yeah.
you know?
Just just love, just pure love. Just pure loving yourself so much that you
Yeah.
just sparkle who you are. Not even no judgment, no nothing, just love and free and innocence and joy and your soul's dancing, right? Is that your sparkle? Is your soul's
Yeah. Yeah.
dancing?
Oh, I
Like if
love
you're
it.
dancing through life, if you're in that vibration of just dancing and singing with all of creation, like every cell is just that effervescent, that sparkly energy of pure joy, of thriving, of that innocent excitement that
Mm.
we've talked about. Every
And la-
cell just sparkling up.
and allowing it to just flow through you and out. Just
Yeah.
allowing it, receiving it, opening up to all of you, right? All parts of you.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like when you feel it so fully, it's you feel that that's what everything is, the universe is. It all becomes the sparkle, and that's what becomes so. Oh, I just feel like there's no way that I'm not just diving into abundance. I'm just like I got really aware yesterday today because I'm a massage therapist, and I'm so aware of the energy that I'm interacting, feeling in their body and putting into their body. And I realized it's the same thing. I can feel that with the universe. I can
Yeah.
massage the universe with my love,
Yeah.
like and,
It's just your
and
energy, right? Just
yeah,
allowing,
yeah, yeah.
receiving who you are.
And it's
I
so
love
fun.
that.
It feels so good.
It is so fun
Yeah.
just to be playful,
Because so much of it for
right?
me was like whatever I thought of myself, I was more projecting it to the universe and thinking that the world was bad, you know, in my former life. And so it's just so wonderful to feel that everything is love, you
And
know.
you attract what you are, right?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
you attract everybody that is in frequency with you. So all the beautiful butterflies, the beautiful rainbows, the beautiful magic that's around us, magic becomes normal. It's normal to be
Right.
magical.
And the trash
Exactly.
cans.
Yeah, the
And the
trash
trash cans.
cans,
And
everything.
that's what I felt when those magical experiences were happening. I felt that sparkle within me.
Mhm.
And then it outpictured around me when it's like, whoa, whoa, everything just kind of got into that magical
Mhm.
world. And the feeling was that sparkliness of that aliveness within me. And you know what was coming to mind when we were speaking of this is they say the eyes are the windows of the soul. And in when I went to that workshop in New York, the ladies that were in that workshop with me and I was singing, that's what they're like, the light coming out, the sparkle, the light coming out of your eyes was so mesmerizing. And that's what it felt like. It felt like I was lit from within and it was pouring out of me. And so I love that the eyes are the window of the soul, and when you are glowing and sparkling from within,
Hmm.
that's what's
Yeah.
coming out, and everyone's catching on to those rays of light sparkling within you.
Oh, so beautiful. It's
Isn't
like when
that
Superman
awesome?
gets mad and he burns things with his eye rays, you know? It's not like that,
Yeah.
but there's
Pure.
that. idea of the you know, you don't think of the eyes as being active. You think of them as being receptive.
It's
But
just
they're
it's feeling
active
good.
because that's, yeah, and you can, and you, everything, reality moves through us first and then comes outside. So if it's coming out with that sparkly joy of being alive, of every cell of you thriving in that innocent excitement, that's what you're, like Oprah said. She said it's not the words that people remember, it's the energy and the feeling that you made them
The
feel
love.
when they were in your
Yeah.
company, right?
Hmm.
And that's what you can, but it's every pore of your skin and everything. Just the eyes are, that window of the soul where it's really, um
It's just being conscious even of your thoughts and just feeling good and knowing that you are always a light, you're always love, you're always unity with everything around you. You're the beauty, you're the color, you're the sparkle, just everything. And so your thoughts of loving yourself purely then just ripples to everyone, and that's creating more love in the world by just loving
yeah.
yourself, right?
Mhm.
Loving
and
all parts of you.
and what is a spark? A spark is ignited light. It's
Mm.
ignited fire, ignited light. So a sparkle, I mean, are you ignited? Are you in love with your life and you? That's the sparkle.
And then
And
it's just, you think of the stars and the moon and the sun, and they all sparkle. Like we are part of this whole universe, this whole earth, and everything is sparkling. Like you're part of the singing birds, like the how they're singing. It's like you feel it within your body. I feel it whenever I hear a bird singing, or just beauty, or like even on the water where we seen in Asheville, the sparkles on the water from the sun shining. It's just like these sparkles are everywhere, and we're part of every sparkle, and it's just
and
so
it's
beautiful.
so not about trying any of it, or like it's just letting it be because that's its natural nature. If you don't cover it up with something else, you know.
Right? If you're not covering it up with an old story or of I can't do this, or who am I? That beautiful Marianne Williamson quote, who are
Mm.
you not to shine bright?
Mm.
Um, just allowing yourself to really feel that that joyous love, that energy of creation within you that just really wants to rise and
The,
expand.
the divine intelligence within all of us, our our own wisdom and clarity that comes from this sparkle within us when we're tuning in and just loving ourselves fully.
And it just feels like fun. It doesn't
Yeah.
feel like,
Oh, yes.
oh, I'm so smart. It just feels like, woo,
Mm,
ooh,
yes.
yummy.
Like
Yeah.
like just children dancing. You just feel like a child just like dancing when you were, just so innocent.
Yeah. So, what are the ways that you're creating more of that sparkle, that energy of being
Well,
a bright
like
light?
loving water when I drink it, loving the food,
Mm,
loving, I'm just starting this new book, and it was talking about like being aware of as you're falling asleep, that moment between waking and sleeping, and what consciousness is, looking at the stars and feeling, they're how deep you can go into the stars. Like,
yes.
Staying
Like
present
aware.
with, yeah,
Hmm.
staying present, being in the now.
mhm,
It's
yeah.
connection, just connecting. Like when I get so connected and aware and present, it's like I just feel these tingles all over my body, even like the vibrations in my body, and it's just like,
Mm.
whoo, it's like an inner massage. It's like,
Mm.
And you
that's,
just see it, you just feel it arising from you because you're
mm-hmm.
just staying in that moment
Yeah,
and not like what
That's
Gwendolyn
beautiful.
was saying, covering it over with a
yeah,
thought of something from the past, or, oh, I have to do this in the future, but just staying in that present awareness. And that's what I found too, is all of a sudden you're just like, oh, everything's really good.
yeah.
Everything's great. Like I feel
And just
good.
and loving yourself when things do come up, even with things that, oh, that
Mhm.
doesn't, that's something I used to think, and just I love myself through it, and knowing that it's a part of me, and today's a new day
That's
and
a
a new
big one.
moment,
That's a huge one.
right?
That's the key is when something, we all have those moments, whether it's on a daily basis or just every once in a while. And it's just taking that breath and going, I love you. You're
Yeah.
okay. I love you. And then just feeling into that love. And sometimes what I've been doing, I think I maybe talked about this before, is just listing things I love. Oh, I love that crisp, fresh air of fall. I love, like just walking around the corner and running into somebody and you're like, oh my gosh, I've been thinking about you. And just all this, the delights, like, and just kind of going into that to really sink that vibration into my being so that I can I can feel that love of myself by talking about the things I love.
And in your body, just, oh, just loves it. Like so much wellness in loving yourself. Your body just is like, there's like, you just feel so good and energized, right? When you're talking
Mm-hmm.
love to your body, love to things you eat, love to things around you. It's just a mirror of everything to you, right? So it's just like when you're oohing one something, you're oohing yourself. So it's just staying in that love frequency and joy frequency, and still loving the parts that come up that aren't as fun. They're just contrast, right? They're just,
Yeah, they're just
oh,
like that's
a
this
different,
little child. It's like, oh, okay, you're fine.
yes.
I'll just turn around and go this way.
Yes.
And Giovanna, when you talk about the body sensations, I get that you're feeling really just your life force.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh, like the
That
energy rising
delicious,
up.
yeah, that delicious chill feeling, the wonderful feeling is just alive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The fire within.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that you brought that forward. I mean, it's that simple. It's like just being still enough to be the witness of, oh my gosh, I'm alive. I'm here. Every cell of my body is alive. I'm here in this body, ready to enjoy my life. And every cell is working for me, is
Mhm.
Mhm. And that's how
feeling
they
that
can
that
work for
yeah.
you, you know?
Yes, in that moment. Well, you can feel it in that moment. You're like, wow, this is energy arising within me.
Well, does anybody who's even listening to this conversation right now would feel the energy rising within, because we're talking in this frequency of joy and love and
Mhm.
innocence, and
Yeah.
yeah, I get the
I feel it
frequency
in
here.
me.
Yeah,
Just to hear you guys talk, I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
such sparkling magic. I can almost
Sparkle.
hear. I can feel the trees singing right now.
Ah,
The
love
sun
Yeah,
that.
shining. Yeah.
that's another way is just standing, whether it's in a park or in your yard or in nature, in a larger nature preserve, and just taking those few breaths and connecting in with
Mm.
everything around you, the rocks, the dirt, the trees, the whatever it is, the animals,
I think that's what you're
and
here
and
for. That's your main purpose, is
yeah,
just to
and
You
just
guys,
feeling.
sparkle and be feel it, feel everything.
Yeah, it's really just taking those moments to rest
yeah.
and breathe and be like,
You guys, I feel like our time's up, but I want to take like 1 minute and just be silent and do that.
wow. Mm-hmm.
Just feel it spreading out, you know?
Yeah,
And I mean literally 1 minute, and then I'll start the music of blah, blah, blah. But
I love that. That's what I
Yeah.
was feeling too.
yeah.
Just take some deep breaths in, close your eyes if it helps you go
Mm.
inward, and then just allow those feelings to arise, that effervescent, sparkly life force within you.
Tena. You shine so bright, you sparkle, you are the love.
Love,
You shine so bright, you sparkle, 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 sparkle.
I love you, Sparkles. Does it work?
love you. Sparkle, sparkle.
Yes.
Bye, ladies.
Hi. Thanks for the sensations.